Howdy. I've been making some research recently, so I didn't really make any videos, but as things work in the universe, sometimes you get provided with very interesting things just by them happening. One example is, for example, there has been yesterday quake activity. 5.9 in Iran. 122 user reports. And as I usually do, I check out the region. So first, you can see that there is this kind of a wider patch here, and then it's green, and then we have all kinds of other colors. And I zoomed in here and noticed that that's rather colorful. And also the surroundings look very interesting. There seems to be like water flowing. This might be a water body. It's not marked here, but it might be. There might be many gorges and caves and stuff in the region as well. And there is this Aras silicon factory. So now let's just take this quake, the coordinates, more info. I just do it now that you can see how I do it. It's not magic. It needs one simple trick. Epicenter. Copy linked text, and then we go to Google Earth. Put it in, and then we take this out. So here's the quake epicenter. But we want to know about this factory, which is here. They have a web page. And let's read quickly about something. Plant and Tech homepage. Where was it? I think maybe this one. Polysilicon. For those who don't know, glass, what you have in your house, is silica. And you can watch through it. And it's basically quartz. But if you would make it out of quartz, you couldn't see to the yard because there would be so much refraction going on. Silicon, which is considered as the second most abundant substance in the Earth's crust, is found as a silica SiO2 compound, is extracted from stones rich in silica with an appropriate purity. These stones come with large amounts of impurities in nature, which the first stage is dedicated to reduction impurities and purifying silica to obtain silicon with metallurgical grade with a purity more than 98% of silica. Future products now. Polysilicon, silicon wafer. I think it's this one. Yeah, this silicon wafer. Silicon wafer is a very thin slice of silicon crystal that is used to make solar cells. Standard production method for producing monocrystalline silicon is Huralski Czechish method. This method has made it possible to produce silicon crystals with a high purity and up to 450 millimeters in diameter as well. Different generations of pullers of Czechian monocrystalline are shown in figures 11 and 12. In this method, polysilicon with electronic grade is put in a quartz bowl with high purity and in a crystal puller furnace. For 300 millimeter crystal, the weight of which is around 300 to 400 kilograms, so it's rather big, it is heated at a temperature slightly higher than boiling point, 1415 degrees. A wrought silicon crystal seed is immersed inside melted polysilicon and is removed gently. And this is while the bowl and silicon rod rotate gently in opposite directions. This process has been illustrated in figure 13. Rotation speed of the bowl and silicon rod as well as removing speed of the rod are very important parameters for crystal formation. Yeah, this sounds quite alchemistic. You know, having molten silicon, then you put a stick in there and spin it around. So this sounded very interesting. And the only place where you can find pictures on the whole page, and I have been checking out this yesterday, like all the other links work, and here we have gallery. So I was thinking, I want to see picture 11, 12, and 13. But oops, that page can't be found. The gallery doesn't work. And I've been talking many times about the power or the contained power within double layers. Like, for example, atmospheric double layers. But double layers are everywhere. And since we are talking about glass, I wanted to show you something which I think is very interesting, very beautiful. And it's just very interesting. About double layers contained energy within something. And yeah, I think it all relates to peat. That's why I'm making research in recent times, because I try to get something together about peat. But let's have a quick look at this other thing I found.
Yeah, let's go deeper. Watch this.
Hot stuff.
Yeah, this hot stuff is your basic everyday soda lime glass. There's nothing remarkable about it except that it's white hot and molten. There we go, and I'm going to drop it in cold water. It's called a Prince Rupert drop.
Who's Prince Rupert?
Some Bavarian from the 1600s. He came up with this. Okay, so there's a few things going on here. The cold water rapidly cools the exterior surface of the glass, hardening it almost immediately. The interior, still molten, cools more slowly. As it cools, it contracts and attempts to pull the surface in with it, but it can't. Well, not very much. The surface is already hardened, so it gets pulled in only a little, compressing it while also creating an internal layer that remains forever under tension.
The double layer.
It is this action that gives the glass its uncharacteristic strength. We call it compressive strength.
It sounds like the same principle as how an arch provides strength in structural engineering.
Yes, kind of. Now, Jamie, I'm going to ask for your help. We're going to attempt to destroy this Prince Rupert drop. I just want you to tip that hammer past its center point. Go ahead.
I feel like we've been swindled.
Swindled not. We have just experienced the power of compressive strength. It does, however, have an Achilles heel. Take those nippers right there and nip the backside of the tail of this Prince Rupert drop and watch what happens. Wait. Cue the high-speed camera. Okay, here we go. Whoa! That was even cooler than I thought it would be. That is what happens when you release the stress in compressive strength glass. The whole thing shatters.
Yes, double layers. And you can, in a way, take this to weather science. Like, there are many double layers in Earth's atmosphere, but let's just watch it
The
again
stress was
because
so great between the outer compressive layer is Gorilla Glass. It is. Whoa!
Yes. And now all this relates to peat. I'm trying to get a paper together. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that quick thing. And I think it's very interesting. And how this earthquake series there in Iran led me to this other firm which makes glass, special glasses and stuff like that. And silica products. And it's all very interesting. And it happens to be in a region which is rather white. Very, very funny. There's water as well. But anyway, thank you. Bye.